So, how are you guys feeling right now?
Nervous.
Anxious.
Excited.
Alright, we're boarding the plane. Oh my god. I always believe in stepping onto the plane with your left foot.
Really?
I'm doing the right just because you said left. Oh, then I'm not getting on the plane.
We studied everything. Mexica, Yowie. Mexica, Yowie. Pump your fist if you're revolutionaries. Mexica, Yowie. Mexica, Yowie. Pump your fist if you're living indigenous.
Mother feminine, woman of resistance. Hearing my linguistics, come to hit you hard. With them, come to hit you hard. With them, come to hit you, come to hit you, come to hit you hard. With an overdose of estrogen. Real quick, thank you for having me. Right, we're here trying to raise funds for the high school students. Y'all make some noise for them. Yes. So if you haven't already, there are raffle tickets, right, with your name on it, right, and dope prizes to win, like from books to shirts to all kinds of things. So please go support, buy a ticket. It's going to these youth, right, to get to go back to the motherland.
It's very easy to lose yourself in all the beautiful things that you're gonna, be experiencing, and it could become a very individualistic process. But hopefully y'all can look at each other, see each other, and remember that you're walking with hundreds of people from this community, and you represent us. You're not only our delegates, but you're our people. You're our blood. You're that lineage of ancestors, not from the past, but right now. And so when y'all walk, remember that I'm gonna be walking right behind you.
Talking about this yesterday. What we're doing is something that is really big, and so think about what's happening in Arizona right now. Part of what we read yesterday in La Quech a la Ken, tú eres mi otro yo. Si te hago daño a ti, me hago daño a mí mismo. If I hurt you, I hurt myself. If I love you and respect you, I love and respect myself. That is a concept that was written by Domingo Paredes, I believe, in the 60s, and this book was banned in Mexico. It's the only book that's been banned, as far as I know. And so we're taking that philosophy with us, and that's what we're working with. And so what we're hoping to do is to help inform some of the legislature from Arizona, because ethnic studies are banned in Arizona, right? And so there's this struggle to fight against that. And so what courts need is they need empirical research that says that cultural studies, in fact, are not racist. In fact, this is what they do. When we learn about our culture, when we learn about who we are, this is what it does.
Estrella del universo, escúchame este verso.
I did not come from a broken home, instead just the opposite. A loving family with problems, a victim of my surroundings. Our biggest obstacle was lack of education and poverty. forced to do what was needed for a bit of food and security. It's hard to see the warmth of my family's love turned into a cold hug because of money problems unresolved. 2 jobs ain't enough and still they grind harder than most. I'm pissed off at the world because we're now given no choice. And how did we get here? Our folks forced out of the country. You must be stupid. No one crosses the desert cause they want to. It's a necessity, a sacrifice for the family. You don't call them illegals, you call them economic refugees. In this part of the song, I would tell you, imagine how you felt. But I know you don't need to imagine, cause if you've been poor, then you know the feeling real to your vivid. Cause you smelled it, tasted, felt it. In other words, you lived it.
Estrella del universo.
But I want you to orient yourself, because everything that you see is just what is on top of all this. They could not destroy the buildings because they were so sturdy. So what they did is that they built this on top of the temples.
Extraordinary sights for me was the Templo Mayor, which was right next to La Catedral, right next to and under La Catedral. I'd never seen anything like it before. And so to be in a city with thousands of people around, you know, the Catedral in the center of it all, we're at El Zócalo, hundreds of artisans, thousands of people walking around, danzantes dancing, people playing music, food being sold, movimiento. And then you go behind and you go under street level and everything becomes silent and nothing else exists.
I am overwhelmed with the beauty inside of my liver and my heart and my mind and my body and spirit. And I want to tell you that my favorite sala in there was the one of the ancestral foods. I saw that one. Where we saw all of the foods that we eat together. The metates and the petates and the chayotes and the chirimoyas and the amaranto. All of that because we need that every day, so that we can make the arte and the música and the templos.
Yeah. The moment we've been waiting for. Over there. We're about to walk on it. Oh my god.
I don't know now.
Wow.
Is the first step.
Oh my gosh!
It's like Aztec, like.
Yo ya les daré después una etiqueta, un nombre. Lo que hay que hacer es esto. Con los que tengan esta cosa, tratar de liberar con fuerza, digamos, estas piedras. Este es original. Con esto.
Freaking Josué.
Two things today.
Yeah, I know.
I think this is the future career for me.
I know.
Possibly a career.
Just thank you, because yeah, we worked really hard, and what we wanted to do is like get reconnected with our culture.
And our potential as a culture is huge around the world because we are everywhere. And so a lot of theorists and pedagogists say that it is in our hands as Mexican people to change the face of the planet as a social transformation with the perception that we have together.
So, we decided to come together and work for the next 7 generations, so that the next 7 generations can be here like we are right now, and they can still see the pyramids, see the murals and everything.
Que juntos volamos. Y pues como estaba hablando ahorita Anita, que Bárbara y yo no son nuestros primos sino nuestros hermanos. Y pues desde este instante dejamos de ser extraños unos a los otros y todos somos una familia.
Teaching others to stand up and fight is the only way our struggle survives.